Good morning. Hello, everyone. Eva Medalek here, and I'm so happy to be with you today. It is a beautiful day to wake up to have a second chance at creating something amazing for your life today. You know, when I woke up this morning, I was feeling pretty good, but there are days when I don't feel so good. I don't feel like working out. I don't feel like doing my morning routine, and my feelings get in the way of me taking action for what's best for me. Our feelings, our feelings. Do any of you remember that song in 1975? There was a Grammy award winning song by, what's the guy's name? Morris Albert. And it was called Feelings. And I would sing it for you, but it's a little early in the morning and you do not, for me anyway, you don't want to hear the morning voice croak out a song. But the song Feelings was about love, loss, heartbreak. I think he's trying to forget his feelings of love about some chick. And I wish I never met you, girl. All of those things. I actually looked up the song on Google and looked at some of the lyrics because every time I talk about feelings, that song pops in my head. I was a teenager in the mid 70s, so a lot of those songs that I heard on the radio, because we did listen to radio. There was no streaming back then. They kind of stick with you forever. So this is what I mean about feelings. They can mess you up. When you let your feelings lead or control, it could sabotage the results that you want in your life. Now, I want you to hear me well when I say I am all about feelings. I am all about feeling them, acknowledging them, experiencing them, because most of us probably grew up learning to stuff our feelings as a child. If we were hurt or upset and we're crying, our parents did everything, pardon me, that they could to say, there, it's okay, don't cry, you're fine, all of that stuff. And especially if you were a guy, you probably, heard things like, be a man, suck it up, you don't have to cry. And so it created these habits and these patterns in us that cause us to kind of stuff our feelings and not acknowledge them, not experience them. And so I don't want you to hear me say that ignore your feelings. Absolutely notice them. Absolutely honor them. But here's the thing, guys, our feelings are rarely aligned with what's best for us. And so, for example, I wrote down some examples here about feelings. How about that feeling of guilt? Feeling guilty. Feeling guilty will cause you to say yes to things that maybe aren't aligned to what your priority is at that moment because you don't want somebody else to feel bad. So, guilty feelings, saying yes to things that we know we shouldn't be saying yes to, will cause us to make some decisions that aren't in our best interest. When you feel tired, I feel tired. I don't feel like working out. I don't feel like getting up. I don't feel like going there. When you know that when you get up and you start moving your body, it creates some energy that alleviates that tiredness. But when you let that feeling of being tired dictate and control your actions, you're actually sabotaging the results you could get. What else do we have? Oh, frustration. When you're feeling frustrated and you take it out on the people around you. Oh my goodness. When my daughter was 7 years old, I was walking her to school one morning and the crossing guard, crossed us across the street, and she looked up at me and was just like, "Mommy, I hate that crossing guard. She's so stupid. She does not know how to do her job." Let me say hi to some people who are saying hi. Colleen, good evening. So it's evening for you, it's morning for me. And Graf, are you in Europe, in Germany maybe? Let me know. Ismail, hello to you too. Thank you for joining. So happy to have you guys here. So anyway, when my 7-year-old looked up at me and and told me the crossing guard was stupid. She hated the crossing guard, and she didn't know how to do her job. It left me confused and bewildered. Like, what happened? This is an elderly woman crossing people across the street. And then she looked up at me and she's like, "Mommy, look." And she pointed to the sign and she goes, "That crossing guard told me to hurry up. And I was going slow because the sign said slow children. She doesn't know how to do her job." Now, here's the thing. My daughter had been in and out of the hospital for a few years at that point, and so she was really feeling the stress and overwhelm and frustration of trying to catch up with all the schoolwork she missed. And what she did was she misunderstood. She misread the sign. She thought that the sign slow children meant that the children should be going slow, which is really cute at that point. However, she was frustrated because of her misunderstanding. She took it out on the crossing guard. So that feeling of frustration, can cause us to take out things, to misread signs, to, take out our frustrations on people around us. And so, even when you feel sad, you want to feel better. So maybe you eat food that's full of sugar so you can get that dopamine hit. I think you get the point here. Our feelings can lead us astray. So who else joined? Abdul, Ali, Brigitte, and Colleen. Yes, South Africa. Oh my God, I hope you're staying safe over there, love. I was really reading some of the news this morning about what's going on over there. So please stay safe, please stay well, and I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Javid, hello to you as well. Hoping I say your name right, and please forgive me if I do mess it up. From the Philippines. Oh, thank you for joining. You guys are amazing. So, what I was talking about today is how your feelings can sabotage what you want to create in your life and your results. The important thing to remember is you're in a battle with your feelings all the time. Why do you think it's so hard to create the changes in your life that you want to change so that you can have a better life, you can have better health, you can have better relationships, you can advance your career? It's because of our feelings. Change requires us to do things that feel hard. And when we let our feelings win the battle of what I like to call the next right action of integrity for our hopes, dreams, goals, and desires, more like dreams, goals, and desires. We don't need to hope about things. It can really halt us and stop our progress. Who else joined? Robert Coach joined, if I'm saying that correctly, and Palesa. Nice to see you all. Thank you for joining. And so here's my point, guys. You don't want to lose the battle with your feelings. You do not want your feelings to stop you from taking the actions that is going to bring you better health, better relationships, more happiness, advance your career, because those feelings of fear, frustration, overwhelm, exhaustion, and burnout stop you from taking the action for the change that's necessary. We cannot control how we feel. We can't choose how we feel at any given time, but we can choose and control our actions and what we do. So I'm saying this with love. Forget your feelings. Nobody cares about your feelings. And I am saying that with love, so please hear that. But what you care about is results. You care about being healthy. You care about being happy. You care about having that life that brings the best you out into the world for your family, your friends, your communities, your coworkers, for your life. And sometimes just notice how your feelings will want to stop you and pull you back from taking that action. So if you are ready to take that next right action of integrity, I'm going to put a link in the chat here. I'm going to put a link in the chat, and here's the thing. There's a difference between asking yourself if you feel ready and knowing that you are ready. Because you may be ready, but don't feel like you're ready. You're waiting to feel a certain way. You're waiting for the stars to align, all your ducks to be in a row. But if you're really ready and you want to know what are the habits, practices, and principles that are going to get you to the results that you want, if you need help getting clear on your goals, if you want to work with someone, it's the power of coaching. If you want to work with someone, because you can't go this alone, it's really hard to win the battle of your feelings on your own. But if you want to work with someone like me, who is a high performance coach, who will show you how you can take what actions to take, how to take them, how to make those bold moves, how to create habits that change your pattern of being stuck, that help you win the battle with your feelings. I want you to reach out to me. I want you to set up a time for you and I to chat, and only if you know you're ready and you're ready to make the commitment. This is not for people who are thinking about it. I don't know. I'm curious. I just want to talk to you, Eva, because I don't have time for that. I want people who take action on what they want to create in their lives. And I'm serious about that, because if you're curious, then keep showing up here every Wednesday morning, 9:30 Pacific, 12:30 Eastern, and get coaching like this on my videos. Sign up for my newsletter. Go to my website, evamedilek.com. Download one of my free gifts. It'll put you on my newsletter, and I will coach you through my emails, through my videos, through my blog, and you can get that kind of coaching. But if you're ready for that next level, if you're ready to be committed and you want to work with someone and you just want to see if we're the right fit, like, Eva, what are you talking about? What is high performance coaching? I don't feel like I'm a high performer. We all can be high performers, because high performance is consistent action. That's it. You don't have to be head of a Fortune 500 company. You don't have to be a major athlete. It's what consistent actions can you take, how you can have the mindset to overcome your feelings of fear and guilt and people pleasing and whatever else is coming up to block you, so that you can get the results that you want in your life. You can advance your career without sabotaging your health, your well-being, and your relationships in the process. So I'm going to put a link in the chat here, only if you're ready and you're serious. It's going to talkwitheva.com. Talkwitheva.com. And let me show you what you need to do, the action you need to take to create the results you want in your life. All right? Have an amazing day, everybody. Please stay safe. Please take care of yourself. Please know that your feelings are important. Your feelings matter. But notice and recognize when they are stopping you from taking the next right action of integrity for your life. And I will talk to you next Wednesday at the same time. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.